Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alpha Ice Complex for the third home game of the Pitt Panthers 2022-2023 season campaign. Tonight it'll be the Panthers facing off against number 21 Rhode Island. Both teams early in their season so far. Pitt with 2 victories, one against West Virginia and then another against Delaware last Friday before falling to Delaware in overtime on Saturday afternoon. And now the Panthers take the ice. Rhode Island 2-0, 2 victories last weekend at Oswego State, 8-3 and 3-0. Tonight the Panthers will face the goaltender who was in net for that 8-3 victory, Callum Burgess. He's got a .893 save percentage and a 3.00 goals against average. I'm joined here tonight with Tyler Skomsky. Myself and Tyler, both ex-Pitt hockey players. We've played Rhode Island the last 2 years. What do the Panthers need to do coming into this game playing Rhode Island at home to win?
I think pace of play is going to be huge. URI is a fast team, and they always come out with a hot step. So if the Panthers want to do anything tonight, they got to make sure that they are on top of their game and they're moving their feet, they're getting pucks deep, they're moving the puck. But other than that, I think Pitt has what it takes to come out with a win tonight.
Let's go down to the ice for the introductions.
Both teams are affiliated with the American Collegiate Hockey Association and USA Hockey, and this game under the rules of the NCAA. Now your attention is directed to center ice and unique players for today's game. First from the University of Rhode Island, started in goal, number 30, Curtis Burgess. On right, defense, number 3, Justin Barcello. On left defense, number 20, Rhode.
Pitt and Rhode Island, both in the ESCHL. Pitt having last weekend, like I mentioned earlier, a win and an overtime loss. They're at 3 points in the standings so far. Rhode Island, this is their first conference game of the year. They are tied for 4th place with Drexel, New York University, and Niagara, all having not played any games. Stony Brook in first place with 4 points. They beat Syracuse twice last weekend. And this is a pretty big matchup to start the year. Pitt last weekend playing number 22 Delaware. This weekend playing number 21 Rhode Island in 2 home games. Of course, the Panthers themselves being ranked number 11 on the year, starting with big expectations heading into this brand new conference for the first time. As we get ready for puck drop tonight. And we are underway. Graf throws it back, now up through the middle. Pezzo, he had a couple goals last weekend. Graf now through the middle. He's still got it on the right wing. As he passes the student section for tonight, a good appearance by the Pitt students. Quite far from the university campus. Good to see students coming to the game as well. Now Rhode Island, nice hit there. And Pitt through the middle. Laurie on the left side, throwing it through the middle. Oh, a little bit of a hook, and the shot was wide. Net comes off, but play resumes. Casella, his shot flies over the goal. And now play will be stopped. Looks like the referee blew the whistle for the net coming off in the Rhode Island end. One thing we noticed last week with this Pitt team, they're very good on the forecheck, working the puck down low in their offensive zone, and hopefully we can see more of that tonight. Rhode Island regrouping. Puck gets to the point. Linesman didn't say it was out. It was kept in by Casella, and now it'll be kept in again by Bell. Ben Leslie almost got away with the puck there, but it just tipped off his stick, and Rhode Island will fire it down the ice. Ben Oslick behind the Panthers' goal. Leaves it for Bell, but Bell leaves it back for Oslick. He takes it out in front of the net, looking across ice for Leslie, picked up by Stutt. Off the wall to Bell, and he'll dump it in. Panthers forechecking nice there, and Farag sprints through the middle. Nice move, gets through. Oh, and it was a nice play by the other Rhode Island defender to come out and help his partner and thwart the Panthers' offensive threat. Here they come in on the forecheck again. Rhode Island looking to regroup through the middle. They'll ice it down, and it will not make it, says the linesman on the other end of the ice. Rhode Island throwing it in front. Oh, Barisi looks like he didn't see that shot from the far side. Pitt tried to throw it through the middle of Farag, but it'll hop out of his reach. But he still gets there, and he makes a nice play. Rhode Island now regrouping through their own middle of the ice. Back to number 7, that's Dennis Engelson. And now we'll have a stoppage in play. Not sure what the referee's calling. We'll have a face-off in the Pitt zone. It's one into the corner by Orban, thrown around behind the Panthers' goal. Now thrown up through the middle, avoids all the lights, bounces through, but it's picked up by Costello. Shot in front! It was a nice shot there. That was Sean Pomerantz looking for a shot on goal, but it just missed to the left. He's mixing it up down in the corner. And Rhode Island will regroup, but it's intercepted by Pomerantz on the nice forecheck. But he's not able to get the puck. He'll just dump it in. Now through center ice. Matt Tetro for Rhode Island throws it in on goal. Barisi blockers it aside, and he goes in on the forecheck. Picks it up for the Rams. Shot there was blocked by Loria. He's looking to get away through the middle. He's got that reach. Judge, and he's not quite able to get there to make the play.
I do not.
Apologies there. The Panthers were able to score. Did we get a name on that goal?
24.
It was Josh Ripp for the Panthers. We were changing the batteries in the camera there. He was able to come in on the forecheck and give the Panthers the lead early on. Thrown in front! Oh, Leslie with a nice pass in front. He was looking for Bell, but he wasn't able to corral that puck, and now the Rams come in. Shot just over the goal, and it's almost going to be an automatic regroup for Pitt, but it's kept in by Bellavoine. Thrown behind the goal, and the referee is going to stop play. Looks like the net came off once again. Face off to the left of Barisi. We're gonna stop play again. Referee says that it was not a fair face-off. Bell in there for the Panthers against Judge, and the Panthers were able to get it out. Stutt looking across ice for Leslie. He's able to get the puck off the defender's stick. Leslie now breaks towards the goal, backhand, rebounds there, and now it's into the corner. Stutt was there, but he couldn't pick it up. Now he has it, tries the wraparound, and it's a save by Burgess. Or my pardon, that's Briggs in goal. Face off to the left of Briggs. Rhode Island grouping it out now with Wilshelbummer. He dumps it in, and they're going to say that it was out at the Pitt bench. Face off outside of the zone, dumped in by the Rams. Nick Bandai for the Panthers, second-year Panther behind the goal. He'll break it out on the right side. Looking off the glass for Varag through the middle, but it jumped over his stick, and Rhode Island will dump the puck back in. Puck is still behind the goal. Nice move by Keller. Thrown in front, and Barisi is going to cover it up. I know. Got a couple of short batteries on the camera tonight that we're trying to rotate through. Apparently the cameraman didn't get the memo that there was a hockey game tonight. Shot from the Rams was wide of the goal. Puck bounces out, and it's thrown in by the Panthers. Briggs comes out to play it, but it's past his stick, and now the Rams will get it up by their own blue line. It's Fagan looking across ice. That was off the stick of Cordero. He was looking to come in maybe all alone on Barisi there, but the pass was deflected, and it was popped off his stick towards the goal, and it was covered by Barisi. We'll have another face-off in the Panther zone to the left of Barisi, one to the point by the Rams. Shot there looked like it was blocked. Now it's back behind the Hazo dumps it into the corner, far side for Rip. Rip on the forecheck. It's kept in by the Panthers. Oh, big hit! And the referee is going to call interference as Loria didn't have the puck and he was pummeled at the blue line. Tyler, what have you seen so far out of this game? I know you're busy changing the camera batteries and everything, but it's been a tight conference game, face-offs in both ends. It's pretty close.
Well, you want to know, Jared, the worst part about the batteries is it's not my fault. You know, I walked into this problem. So, but other than that, I think high energy so far. We're getting shots on net. I'm seeing the Pitt Panthers break through URI's defense pretty routinely. Aside with getting the puck deep, I think either option's working for them right now. So, curious to see if they get a goal in the next second half of this first period here.
It couldn't have been put better by Goodwill Hunting. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Tyler. I promise it's not your fault. Rams throw the puck down in the Panthers' end. It'll be picked up by Leslie. He's still putting the forecheck on, and now it's Leslie. Leslie behind the goal. Throwing it in front, rebound! Oh, and Stutt couldn't get there to put it away. Back to the point, Rotolo, down low. Pezzo working towards the slot. He's looking at the goal, looking down low. Tipped on front by Stutt. Nice tip. And it's kept in there by Rotolo. Nice play. Leslie scores! Ben Leslie finds himself all alone in front of the goal, and the Panthers have extended their lead to 2 on the power play.
Ben Leslie not only put that puck top right, but he did it in traffic with sticks in his way. That was impressive.
I mean, he had sticks all over him, and he was still putting that puck in the top corner.
There was no stopping. Pause.
Dumped in by Pomerantz behind the Rhode Island goal. And he's in on the forecheck. Helping out is Johns, but he comes off. And the Panthers will regain possession. Nice play by Orban to find the open wing and dump it back in. Now it's Johns and Pomerantz in on the forecheck. Oh, and Pomerantz is going to get a slew footing penalty down in the corner. Didn't look like it was intentional, but he's going to sit for 2. Shots are 6-3 halfway through this first period. Pomerantz heads to the box for tripping, and Rhode Island will head to the power play for the first time tonight. One to the corner by Orban. It's a nice play. Bandai is tripped in the corner. No call. Rhode Island throws it back to the point. Cross ice. It's the captain, Costello, running the power play. And the shot from Judge was deflected and over the net and out of play. We'll have another face-off inside the Panther zone. Orban wins the face-off. It's a clean win down to Bandai. But he's hounded by 2 Rams, not able to keep possession, and now Rhode Island will get it back at the point. It's Ronan Judge at the point, throwing it down low, back to Judge. Now over to Costello, looking down low. Through the middle, and now it's back at the point to Costello. He looks down low, deflected into the corner, and picked up by Ferraro. Back to the point, Judge over to Costello. He winds, it's a fake shot. Orban's all over him. Bandai's able to chip it up the wall, and it's kept in by the other Judge, and his pass down low, intercepted by Bandai. He'll take his time dumping it in, and the Panthers will go off for a change. Luke Judge leaves the puck behind the goal. He'll go off for a change. Now it'll be taken out by Dimitri Forehand, but it's almost turned over there. It was a nice play by... I couldn't believe it. It was Steph Kennedy in on the forecheck. He's now going after the defenseman Costello. A couple of big hits by Steph Kennedy. Of course, last year with a big crowd, he scored his first goal as a Panther. Nice shift by that young man. Puck is now down in the Panther end. And on the forecheck is Dennis Engelson. He couldn't get it back in front, and it's Weichelbaumer throwing it back to the point. Forehand down low, now across the ice to Lacossi. Lacossi down low, back to Lacossi at the point. Panthers will get another player on from the penalty box as the shot there from forehand, it might have been a pass down low. Puck is off the glass, thrown in front. Got to be careful there. Almost picked up. Now it is. Oh, and a nice block there. That was Ian Keller able to get his foot on the shot. Didn't look like Barisi really saw where the puck was. So good for Keller to block that shot. And the Rams will come away from that power play having no shots on goal. Icing's waved off. A nice forecheck there by Varag. He's able to beat out the icing. He's getting some help down there from Andreas Forehand. Puck couldn't make its way back to Casella, and it'll be dumped in by Demers into the Panthers zone. Picked up by Oslick, throwing it up the wall, but it's intercepted. Nice play by Cadero. Now it's Cadero on the wall, hit by Oslick into the boards, picked up by Bell, and no hand pass called. Looks like it might have been a hand pass, but now Varag through center ice. He's got speed on the right. He's not able to get to the puck, and the Panthers will just dump it in.
Oh my God,
Now it'll be back into the Panther zone, but this one will come back for icing. 12 minutes gone in this first period. Panthers up 2-0. Shots are still 6-3. Looks like they've been 6-3 for quite a bit. Both teams getting some power play opportunities. Panthers are able to capitalize. Pretty nice kill by the Panthers on the Rhode Island power play a couple minutes ago. Nice one-handed play by Pazzo to keep the puck in, but it'll be regrouped by the Rams. Tim Crane throws it off the boards. Bandai regrouping. Over to Barry. Barry looking through center ice. His pass evades everybody, but it finds its way onto the doorstep of Curtis Briggs. He has to play it. Pazzo now looking to Barry on the left wing. His shot right on, and it's caught and held by Curtis Briggs. Tyler Barry, of course, did a great job last Saturday with the color commentary. Able to get his shot in the lineup tonight.
Tyler Barry also, performance-wise, since last season has progressed immensely. Even for the first 3 games that he's been out here this season, he already looks like he's flying out there. Excited to see what he does.
Yeah, Tyler, everybody remembers him for missing that backdoor pass with 10 seconds to go, beating West Virginia 8-1. He happened to have a broken hand, but a long way from the heart. Yeah. He should have buried, but we don't remind him of it at all. As it's almost taken away by Johns through center. He was looking to gain some speed. People call him the locomotive. People being nobody. And now Rhode Island now trying to get a shot off, but it was blocked. And now far side for Leslie. He's got the speed. Oh, and the puck under his stick. But it's still backdoor looking for Stutt in front. Oh, and it's tipped wide. The Rhode Island goalie knocks off the goal once again. Looks like the goal pegs have the night off. And we'll have a face-off inside the Rhode Island end. Face-off to the right of Curtis Briggs. And Bell was looking through the center for Stutt, but the puck didn't get there. It'll be dumped back in by the Rams. Coming in on the forecheck is Ryan Godfrey. He's all over Jack Casella. He picks up the puck. Now it's tipped away. Leslie tries to get it back to Casella, but it'll find its way back to the point. Lacossi keeps it in. Not for long, though. Stutt on the far side. Looking through the middle for Leslie. He's in all alone. His shot. Oh, the rebound's there. It was a great save. Curtis Briggs might have made two there as J.C. Bell came in for the rebound. Puck was live, but he covers up.
That's J.C. Bell finishing at the net hard. Ben Leslie usually buries those breakaway chances, but you can really see the Panthers are skating hard tonight as J.C. Bell makes his way all the way 200 feet down to the ice to be up there in the front.
Shot there by Virag. Barely missed the net to the left. And now it's forehand. Panthers have a power play coming up. And the Rams will gain possession to null out the great effort by Devin Barisi to sprint all the way to the bench just to skate back. It'll be Nick Ferraro headed to the box for Rhode Island. 2 minutes for slashing. Panthers 1 for 1 on the power play tonight, looking to make it 2 for 2. Face-off is 1 to the point. It's Graff walking the line, gives it down to Keller. Back to Graff at the top. He throws it over to Rip. Rip down low. It's Bell. Back to the point. Graff takes the shot. Down low to Bell. And the pass from Graff might have skipped over his stick. Didn't make its way all the way to Bell, and Panthers will have to regroup. Now Bell with speed through the middle, trying to get on the right side, cuts back. He walks the line now, drops it to Graff. Graff, his shot's right on. Rebound's there. Mark Gloria, and he couldn't bury the rebound. He had 2 attempts, and he was cross-checked into Curtis Briggs to knock the net off once again. And we'll have another face-off inside the Rhode Island end. Those of you out there looking for a great drinking game, every time the net gets knocked off, take a shot. Probably won't make it to the third period. Face-off 1 down low. Will Stutt finds the puck. It's helped out by Virag, thrown back to the point. And the pass there from Rotolo misses everybody. It's still down low. Leslie's going to pick it up on the near side. He throws it down low to Stutt, hits the referee. Stutt again. His shot's right on. He gets decked by Matt Tetro. Clean hit, and we're going to have another face-off to the right of Briggs. Stutt wins the draw back to the point. It's Rotolo walking the line. He's looking down low to Leslie. Leslie turns towards the goal. His shot right on. Rebounds there. It's cleared away. That was Tim Crane with a nice play to get the puck out. Now Leslie trying to cut towards the goal again. He's got space. He shoots. Oh, and it's saved. Nice save by Curtis Briggs down into the corner. Now back to the point, Rotolo. He's looking at the goal. He's got people coming to help him, and now it's, oh, and a nice play. Pezzo found himself all alone in front, but the puck hopped over his stick, and Briggs with a nice grab to snatch it off of the stick of Pezzo. 5 minutes to go in the first period. Panthers still have 30 seconds on this power play. They're still up 2-0. Johns to the point. Shot there is tipped. Oh, it was Johns in front. He was able to get a tip on Ben Oslick's shot, but it just missed the goal. Nice forecheck by Thomas Fagan on the penalty kill. He's thrown to the ice by Oslick, and Barisi's going to have to hold on to avoid more of a confrontation there.
Shots are currently 14-4 in favor of the Panthers, and it's pretty indicative of how the game has gone so far this first period.
You're right, Tyler. As this game has progressed, the Panthers, they do have 2 power plays to Rhode Island's 1, but Rhode Island wasn't even able to get a shot on their power play. The Panthers have certainly had a big offensive presence for the majority of this period. Costello, the defenseman, trying to break to the left. He whiffs on his shot. Puck finds its way behind the goal, and now he's blocking it on the forecheck, picked up by Johns. Throws it off the side of the net. Almost a nice play there by Johns. He was looking for Pomerantz in front, but it didn't find him, and the Rhode Island will get it out through center. Now Orban picks it up through center, dumps it in. Mark Gloria going after it. Rhode Island will regroup on the far side with Costello. Getting through center. Oh, Pezzo almost picked it off. Now Barry will throw it back through center to Costello. Costello looking across ice, intercepted by Rip. He had to wait for Pezzo to get back on side. And now Rip will have it behind the goal. He drops it to Loria. Oh, and he was looking for Pezzo in front. He was open. And Loria with another shot on goal. Now he has it behind the goal. Cycles it down low. Pezzo. Oh, he's looking for Loria back door, but it hit off the skate of a defender. Might have been Costello. And Rhode Island's looking to get away, but a nice play by Barry to avoid the forecheck of James Bellavoine. But now the Rams come in 3-on-2. Shot through the middle. It was deflected. Barisi couldn't get a glove on it, but it was wide of the goal, luckily for the Panthers. Another shot on was tipped by Cordero, but once again, it was wide of the goal. And now the Panthers regrouping. Barry looking through center ice to Leslie. Here comes Leslie in over the line, trying to get around the defender. He does. His shot's right on. He gets the rebound back into the corner. Nice spin move. Trying to find Stutt behind the goal, but it was intercepted. A nice read by Justin Barcelo. Now into the middle. It's Leslie again. Ooh, he couldn't get around the co-captain Luke Judge of the Rhode Island Rams. They'll throw it down back into the Panther zone. Through center ice, Bell, and now it's picked up by Andreas Forehand. He'll wind and fire. And it's deflected out of play by Justin Barcelou. We'll have another face-off inside the Rams' end. Mentioned this season series last year for the Panthers. Pitt went to Rhode Island and beat the Rams 5-3 and 3-1. That was part of their initial winning streak early on the year. Yeah, my color commentator Tyler got ejected from that game for being too nice, the referee said. Dumped in by the Rams, Kevin Canisette. But it's regrouped nicely by Pitt, looking for Varag on the near wing. He takes a check from the Rams defender, so it won't be icing. He's looking in front for Orban. His shot right on. A nice blocker save by Briggs. Mike Orban all alone in front. Looks like his shot was destined for the top corner, but Briggs was able to get his blocker on the puck. 90 seconds to go in this first period. Behind the Rhode Island goal, they'll now break it up. It's the near side for Weichelbaumer. He's trying to get around Casella. Rebounds there in front. He had the shot right on goal. And Casella's able to get it up to Pomerantz. Pomerantz over the Rhode Island end. He'll throw it in on the long side. It's too far for Casella. He couldn't keep it in. Orban will. He's got room. Towards the goal! Oh my goodness! Michael Orban goes short side. There must have been no room in that corner. It's 3-0 Panthers. I mean, as an avid goal scorer myself throughout my career, that's the sound you love to hear the most. It's the sound of the puck hitting the back bar. You don't get the ping, the satisfaction of the front 3 bars, but the back bar is where you want to put the puck. And Orban, he must have had about maybe 4 to 5 inches to put that puck, and he just slid it right in there.
The sound of the back of the net that you're familiar with, Jared, is cannot say the same for myself. Usually I got the slap of the boards and me missing the net.
No, you're thinking of the smash of the glass. That's what you're thinking of, Tyler.
High and wide.
Barisi's going to hold on. We'll have another face-off inside the Panther zone. You know, the Panthers come into this game, the Delaware Blue Hens, they played last weekend, ranked number 22. Rhode Island ranked number 21. You expect a similar level of competitiveness, and we have gotten that. But the Panthers find themselves up 3-0 with 30 seconds to go in this first period. Shots are 16-6, not really relatively close, but it still feels like it has the feeling of a good, tight hockey game tonight. And it looks like the Panthers are going to be heading back to the power play, something you definitely would not want to do as a Rhode Island Ram, but nevertheless, with 23 seconds to go, the Panthers will have the man advantage once again.
The Panthers have successfully diffused and slowed down any kind of transition that URI has had in this first period. That's why the shots are not closer. The effort's there for both teams, but the Pitt Panthers have been very effective diffusing play.
Puck is thrown through the front. Varag picks it up, and it was a nice block by Engelson. Didn't get out of the zone, though, and now it's Pezzo in the near left-hand side, working up towards the half wall. Cross ice now to Varag, throwing it in front, looking for a tip from either Stutt or Leslie, but he couldn't get there. Shot there from Pezzo as the time expires, did not hit the net. And we will head into the first intermission. Panthers up on the Rams 3-0. We gave a little bit of a period dissection there, but you know, as a Panther, you come out of that period and you can't do much better than what they showed out there.
No, you're right, Jared. I'm sure Stu Rolnick is going into that locker room just trying to keep the energy up. Panthers did everything effectively. They looked like they were winning one-on-one puck battles. It looks like they wanted to be the ones controlling the pace of play that period, and it was pretty indicative and shows up on the scoreboard.
All right, and we have about 14 minutes until the second period, and we'll be back to see you then. Welcome back to the second period here tonight at Alpha Ice Complex between the Pittsburgh Panthers and the University of Rhode Island Rams. We're just talking amongst my color commentators and production manager here. This game, it does feel like, you know, we got a couple differing opinions here. I feel like it's a pretty close game. You know, the shots are 16-6. Pitt is up 3-0, but the actual gameplay itself, the battles on the boards, Pitt seems to want it just a little bit more, and it's showing up tenfold on the scoreboard.
Expect URI to come out here flying. I imagine they're not too happy being down 3-0, but it's going to be up to the Panthers to be able to quell the storm and keep playing the same way that they had it in the first period.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Panthers, you don't want to change much of what happened in the first or what the game plan was, as we're going to have Ian Keller come in against Weichelbaumer on the face-off. It'll be won by Keller. The Panthers still have a minute and a half remaining on their power play, their third power play of the game. Bell will leave it back, picked up by Rip, looking far side for Casella. It's tipped off his stick. Engelson couldn't get possession for it for the Rams. Now Rip's looking for Keller on the near side. He's got time. Tries to find Loria down low. Loria looking on the half wall for Rip, but it didn't get there. It was off the stick of the defender. That was Judge. And now Rip back to the point. Casella walks the line, back down to Rip. Rip to Bell. Down low to Rip. They're cycling just the two of them. Now it's back to the point. Casella, his shot, hit a defender in front. Rebound's there! And nobody was able to get there. I believe that shot was blocked by Mike Costello, the captain for the Rams. And the Panthers will regroup behind their own net. Picked up by Pezzo. He's got space on the left side. Gets around one Rhode Island defender, and now he's through center ice. Gets around two. He dumps it in. Nobody's there on the far side. It'll be rimmed by Barcelo, but it was blocked, and now it's at the point now with Rotolo. Rotolo throws it deep. Pezzo's going to pick it up. Varag at the point to Rotolo. Rotolo down to Stutt, looking across ice for Johns, but that puck was intercepted by Shevlin, and the Panthers will once again take the puck out of their own end. Looking for Stutt outside the blue line, picked up by Pezzo. There could be an opportunity here with Rotolo, looking in front for Rotolo, oh! And it was tipped just to the right of the goal. Back to the point, Graf now looking for the shot. It was either blocked by Stutt or Barcelo in front. Anyways, hit a leg. Rebound off the side of the net. It was Pezzo. Now back in front looking for Stutt. Didn't find his stick. And it'll jump over the stick of Rotolo. Graf dumps the puck back in, played by the Rhode Island goaltender. Now they're looking far pass. That was Thomas Fagan dropping it for Godfrey. Nobody's down low. It'll be picked up by Orban on the half wall. Couldn't get it out, though. Kept in by Clavitt. Now it's on the far side for Johns. He's got Orban, a possible 2-on-1 with Pomerantz following in behind. Johns driving wide towards the goal. Throws it in front, and Orban, his shot looked like it was off his stick. Didn't find its way to the goal, and now the Rams will come in. It's Kelly. Throws it right on goal. And we'll have a rock at the Casbah to the right of Barisi. Panthers win the faceoff. Bandai has it down low, throwing it on the hash marks to Varag. Puck bounced over his stick. He couldn't get it out. And it'll be forehand attempting to get it out. Now Varag through center. It's 1-on-3. Varag gets around one. Backhand. Oh! Great save by Briggs with the blocker. As Varag was looking for that far side. He got the shot off early. Excellent play there, but an even better save. Picked up by forehand and dumped in behind the goal. Varag has it. Looking in front for Keller. He might have had an opportunity there, but the puck jumps over his stick, and now it's taken in by Konachet. Drops it for Judge, but it's blocked by Bandai, and now a potential 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Farag bringing it in over the line, drops it for Bandai. His shot's right on, steered to the side by Briggs. His forehand in front looking for that tip, but the puck didn't reach him. And the Panthers will bring it back in as the Rams couldn't get it out, but now they will. It'll be thrown through center, and Casella will regroup. Puck bounces over his stick. He has a little spin move and throws it through center ice down into the Ram zone. They're going to call that one back. We'll have a face-off in the Panthers zone to the left of Barisi. Face-off won by the Rams. Back at the point, shot right on there by Costello. Deflected out of play by Barisi. We'll have another face-off inside the Panthers zone. Panthers were able to gain some second period momentum off the power play there to start the period. And now the Rams are looking to gain some offensive momentum of their own, but they're not able to keep it in. And now Casella looking through center for Leslie. He almost did a full split at the blue line trying to stay on side as Casella wasn't able to find Leslie. Nice hand-eye play there by J.C. Bell to knock the puck out of midair. Stutt takes a little bit of a trip there, but now Rhode Island will recover with forehand. Nice play there, chip off the wall by Weichelbaumer. He's got a 2-on-1. His shot was saved by Barisi. Now it's picked up by Bell. It's a 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Casella on the far side. His shot wide of the goal, bounces off the back of the net. Picked up by Bell in front. Oh, and Pezzo. I don't think he got all of it. It was just to the right of the goal. Nevertheless, the Rams will take it out and dump it back in. Casella stops the puck in the corner. He's got time to make a play looking through center ice. And it missed everybody. We're going to have a icing face-off in the Panthers zone. Having a little bit of an audio controversy in the DJ box over here. Nice shot there. It was blocked by Casella. Rebound, shot right on. Another shoulder save by Barisi. A couple shots there by Fagan for the Rams, but none of them found the back of the net. Casella picks it up behind the goal, throwing it up to Pezzo. He makes a nice play to Harip through center ice. Now chips it up to Loria. Loria not able to quite get through. Now he gets it to Rip. He's got it down low, looking in front for Pezzo. Backhand didn't find the goal. And now the Rams will regroup through center ice. Lacassi on the far side. Oh, takes a hit there from Rotolo. It was not Lacassi. That was Matt Tetro. Still on his knees, and he's going to make his way to the bench.
Cheeky hit there.
Don't really know what that means.
For our UK viewers out there.
Oh, it was a bloody nice hit.
Oh, oi.
Oi.
Oi, bro.
Puck is going to find its way back into the Ram zone. Picked up by Clavet. Through center ice. And Godfrey is going to be called offside.
That's 5
He was
yards,
coming in with Clavet. What kind of football are you talking about, Scum?
Oi, bruv.
Face off outside of the Panther zone. And the linesman is taking a sweet time to drop the puck. Panthers regroup. Bandai on the right side. He's going to dump it in, avoid the check. Going after it, and going in after it is Pomerantz and Johns. Barry keeps it in, throws it down low to Johns. His backhand didn't get to Pomerantz in front. And it'll be Bellavoine for Rhode Island. He couldn't get it out. Back down low to Johns. He's looking in front. He's looking for the stick of Pomerantz, but it was just out of reach. It'll find its way down to Barisi. Barry will throw it up to Johns. He gets the stick on it. And they're going to wave off icing, I guess. I don't know. It looked like icing to me, but now through center ice is Judge. He breaks it in over the Panthers zone. He's got it on the right side, cuts back, looking at the point. That was a nice shot there, blocked by Stutt. And Rhode Island looking to get another shot off. That was the other Judge. Barisi will catch it with his glove, and we'll have a face-off to the left. Puck finds its way down behind the Panthers zone. Casella looking to chip it through center ice. Varag tips it in. And now Keller chasing in after it. He's taken off the puck by a nice defensive play there by Judge.
Ice is slippery.
And the Rams are able to get it out, but not too far. Keller brings it in. He's looking for Varag through center, but the puck is off his stick. And a nice play by, combined play by Oslick and Casella to get that puck back in the Rams zone. They now battle for it on the half wall. Down below behind the goal, it's Judge throwing it back up to Judge. Judge to Judge. They both have 62 homers on the year so far. Now half wall. Ferraro trying to get it out. Nobody's there for the Rams, but it's not going to make it down ice for icing. Oslick through center, tipped by Rip, and he was just short of the red line. They're going to get him for icing. Minutes to go in this second period. Panthers are still up on shots, 19-7. Score, of course, remains 3-0. One-time opportunity from forehand makes a nice play to tip it into the corner to avoid the shot that was most likely going to be blocked. And now a great interception by Shevlin at center ice. The Rams are going to gain possession. Now through center. Loria on the back check. He's hounding Weichelbaumer, but they'll just dump the puck in and change. Oslick behind the goal. Throwing it up for Rip. Now it finds its way in front. Oh, and a shot there off the glass behind the goal. It was a great shot by Weichelbaumer just over the net. Puck will be dumped in by Rip, picked up by Pezzo down low. Pezzo making his way up the boards. He has it at the point on his backhand now, drops it for Graff. Couldn't keep it in, running a little bit of a screen on the linesman. And Leslie's pass was deflected off of Weichelbaumer, and now Leslie in on the right side. Leslie cuts back. Looking through center ice for J.C. Bell. He's able to pick it up off the stick of a defenseman, and now it finds its way back to Ben. Leslie now loses the puck, and it'll be Rotolo gaining possession at center ice, but it's deflected. And a nice forecheck by Weichelbaumer. He's almost able to come away with the puck. It'll be dumped in by the Panthers. Bell down low in the corner. He's by himself, being forechecked by two Rams defenders, now three. Rhode Island able to come away with it, but a nice back check by Bell there. Able to dispossess the Ram, and the Panthers will come away now. Through center ice, Stutt was looking for Leslie in the middle, but his pass was blocked. Up on the near side. It'll be Fagan, who was pickpocketed by Leslie. Leslie has it down low, looking for Stutt. His shot just over the goal. He was looking for that near side snipe via Michael Orban in the first period. And now Stutt with a generous bounce off the boards, looking in front, but it was intercepted by Tetro. And he'll just dump it in. Rams are rushing 2 right now on the half wall, kept in by Cordero. Down low, picked up by the Panthers. Bandai off the glass. Oh, he gets a terrible bounce off the glass, and it's going to be kept in by Tetro. Rams aren't sending too strong this time, though. Cordero is all by himself. Panthers are going to regroup through center ice on the far side to Virag, looking on the left now to forehand. He dropped his stick. Keller throws it back down low. It's picked up by Costello. Costello trying to make a play up to Bellavoine. And he's going to take it all the way behind the net. Throw it up on the half wall. Now back to Costello. Costello throws it off the stick of Cordero, and they'll go in. Ooh, Barisi came out to make a play there. The Rams on a quick forecheck as that puck found its way in front of the goal. And now they'll get it. Oh, and a great save by Barisi. He keeps his pad on the right side there. I don't know who that was. Was that number 12? That was James Bellavoine. He's tied for the leading scorer on Rhode Island. Barisi keeps his right pad down on that near side post, and if he doesn't, that's probably an easy goal.
You can tell Barisi's a seasoned veteran as a goaltender. He didn't see that shot coming around on the near side, but his blocker was in position.
I mean, you know what they say, you're instinctively going to shoot the puck at brighter colors, so, you know, we're all wearing sunglasses in here because of Barisi's pads. Very bright. And now Pomerantz looking through center ice. Nice body play by Johns. He's able to take the body on the Rhode Island puck carrier. And the puck finds its way behind the goal line. Now taken out. Nice breakout by Rhode Island. On the far side, it's Shevlin with speed. He dumps it in. He picks it right back up. Casella comes in to take the body, but it's still Shevlin. Now throws it down low, back to the point. Costello, his shot's right on, deflected to the side. And now Godfrey is in after it. Pomerantz across ice to Johns, looking for Orban through center ice. And they're going to wave off the icing. Nice play by Orban on the forecheck to more or less beat out the defender. Now Mark picks up the puck, throws it in front. Pizzo scores! Great forecheck by Mark Loria. He's able to pick up the puck after Orban beat out the icing, and the Panthers are going to extend their lead to 4-0.
I got to tell you, Jared, I love the puck support from the Pitt Panthers team right now. Every kind of loose puck, there's already someone in white all over it. That's how you maintain possession. That's how you keep getting pucks on net. Well done.
Off the face-off, Graf picks up the puck and dumps it in. Nice move there by Barcelo to get the puck out. He was looking on the far side for the winger, but Rotolo is able to step up and make the nice play, and now Pizzo brings it in, but the referee in the backfield, the back ice, whistles play. And they have a Pitt penalty on the board.
It's looking to be a little bit of a circus out there trying to get the right call on the right man.
Not sure quite what's going on. Looks like Rip is going to go to the box for tripping. The Rams will head to their second power play of the night. You can see their coach is having a discussion with the referee. Look at the head of hair on that coach. He's got some nice flow.
That's a full head of lettuce right there.
I mean, he's even got like a nice silver gray, like, wow.
I mean, I wish to have that much hair when I'm that age, but he looks great.
Are you saying You calling their coach old? Is that what you're doing?
And that's a deep hit into left field.
Back to the point. Rhode Island picks up the puck. Costello, cross ice to Judge. Back to Costello. He's looking at the goal, looking through center ice. Backhand. Oh, and the shot right on, and it finds its way through Parisi's legs. The Rams are going to have their first goal of the night just 12 seconds into their power play.
Doesn't look like we had men in front. I mean, that puck just trickled in on there. Got to have bodies in front. I mean, URI looking to get that goal. Hopefully change the pace of play here. After 4 unanswered, 4-1. Pitt still up. Shots are 20-9.
Face-off is won back to Bandai. He's looking through center ice. It's off Stutz's foot back into the Rhode Island zone, but they're able to pick up possession again. Brought in through center ice. Judge looking to get towards the goal. Nice play by Stutt. Oh, and they're going to get him for a penalty there. Judge is still down into the corner. Bandai coming after him. It's kept in by Costello. His shot down on the far side for Caniset. Back to the point. Judge over to Costello. He takes a shot. Good block there by Leslie. Costello trying to get a shot off again, and he just gets it across ice. Tipped to the side by Barry. Rams now have 6 on the ice. They are able to get their goaltender off for the extra attacker. Shot by Costello. Oh, it almost found Judge on the back door. He would have had an open goal. And now the Panthers are able to supposedly get possession. And Rhode Island's going to be headed back to the power play. Of course, they just scored off of their power play. They looking to gain some momentum here.
One big momentum killer any period of hockey is multiple penalties, especially in a row. Puts a strain on some of the legs of the PK here. Pitt Panthers have been successful so far on the PK, but also given one up in the first 12 seconds. So interesting to see what they do here. They need a big stop.
Rhode Island, I believe, 1 for 3 on the power play so far tonight. And now it's back to the point. Forehand, throws it down low, picked up by Rotolo, looking on the far side for Orban, but he wasn't there to make the play. Now into the slot, back to the point. Lacoste across ice to forehand, down low. Back to the point now, shot right on there. That was by Shevlin, and Barisi deflects it out of play for a faceoff.
One thing that's always consistent with URI's offense is their power play work. They can move the puck around, and they can get shots on net and create space. They're very dangerous and have been in previous years.
Face-off inside the Panthers zone, finds its way down by the goal line. Now it's back to the point. Costello across ice, and it jumps over the stick of Judge, comes out the center. The Rams will have to regroup. Brought in over the line by Judge. He takes a hit, gets it down low. Nice play there by Pomerantz to throw it on the far side. And it's Rotolo looking to try to get the puck out. Costello heads to the bench. Looks like he's in a little bit of pain. He's missing his stick. That puck's going to get out of play.
That's the old stick in the boards, courtesy of Alpha Ice Complex. That had to hurt.
Face-off is going to be outside of the zone. One back by the Rams. It was Steph Kennedy. It looks like he's playing forward on the penalty kill here. Rams will regroup behind their own goal. Forehand looking up ice. Looking on the near boards, it's going to be Casella, or not Casella, that was going to be Weichelbaumer beating out the icing, and the referee is going to overrule that icing. They're going to drop the puck at center ice. It looks like Weichelbaumer was going to beat out that icing. Not quite sure why the linesman called for icing after that.
It makes sense for Steph Kennedy being a forward on the penalty kill, considering he played defense for the Panthers last year. Looks to know what he's doing out there and subsiding some pressure or some of the defensive breakouts attempts by the URI.
Rams regrouping in their own end, looking on the near side now, brought in over the line by Forehand. He drops it down low to Weichelbaumer. Shot right on, rebounds there, and they score! Looked like it was put in by Weichelbaumer. Not sure where the puck ended up there. But the Rams have half the deficit. It's now 4-2.
Most dangerous lead in hockey, Jared. What is it?
Most dangerous lead in hockey is 7 goals. I don't think we're getting there tonight. Rams dump the puck in. Looking in front, intercepted by Barry. Nice play off the glass. He's able to get it out. Now it's Will Stutt on the right side, gaining speed. His shot right on. Nice save by Briggs. He was able to come out of his crease and make the right pad save on Stutt.
That's fine. You knew it was coming.
Now the Panthers will try to regroup out of their own zone. Stutt was almost able to get around Tim Crane on defense for Rhode Island. Now he's able to get the puck and throw it on the far side. Leslie's in on the forecheck. It's picked up by Clavitt. Now it's Bell battling for it on the near side. Bandai couldn't keep it in. He'll just toss it in. It's off the glove of Clavitt. Looking through center ice, tipped in by Fagan. Rhode Island certainly gaining a lot of momentum with 3 minutes to go in this second period. Glove down by Barry. He looks to pick it up through center ice, but it's tipped off of his stick. And now Varag takes a hit on the far side. That was a nice hit thrown by Forehand.
Now he's going.
And now Varag up to Keller. Keller looking to drop it to Varag. His shot scores! Goal! Varag with a one-timer feed from Keller, and the Panthers have now regained their 3-goal lead. Puck thrown back in by Rhode Island.
Looks like Olda took that hit personally.
Thrown back in front, nobody's there. Now Pezzo coming out with Loria for the Panthers. Puck is tipped off of Pezzo's stick and picked up by Kelly. Graf came in to lay a hit and didn't work out too well for him. Bertolo trying to get the puck out. He couldn't get it. Now it's kept in by Kelly. Almost thrown in front by behind the goal. Rhode Island looking to get it in front. That was Bellavoine, and now they're going to regroup at center ice. Dumped in, and now it's kept behind the goal by Barisi. Picked up. Forecheck was coming. Rotolo didn't know. Looking through center. Whoa, almost intercepted there, but now it's Rip on the right side. He's been a great freshman for the Panthers this year. Trying to get in front. Score! Sean Pomerantz, his first goal as a Panther. And it's now 6-2.
That was the momentum shift the Pitt Panthers needed right there. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Orban coming to take the center ice face-off against Judge. It'll be tipped through center. What an end of the period by these Panthers. I mean, there's still a minute and a half to go. Rhode Island looked like I mentioned, looked like they were gaining a bunch of momentum with 3 to 4 minutes to go, and now we're at 90 seconds to go, and the Panthers have sneakily just netted 2. Linesman's going to say that was deflected off the defenseman. The Rams will regroup in their own end, looking far across ice. And it'll be intercepted by Bell. Couldn't get around the Rams defenseman and dumped back in. It's Oslick with it. Near side to Bell. He's still got it, looking through center ice. Casella's going after it. He'll just dump it in. Briggs comes out to play the puck. Barry keeps it in at the point. And now there could be an opportunity here for Rhode Island on the right side. Cutting in towards the goal. The shot was Nick Ferrara was able to get his shot off, but it looks like Tyler Barry is going to be headed to the box. He was infringed on. It might be for tripping.
That was just incidental contact. I don't know where the call is. That's cheap. (6-2) Pitt Panthers. 33 seconds left here in the second. Shots are 23-12 in favor of the Panthers.
Face off to the left of Barisi. One back to the point. Cross ice now to Costello. Through center. Shot on was blocked. That was Shevlin. Back to Costello. His shot. Another block there by Graff. And Barisi is able to clear the puck into the corner. Graff throws it down the ice. 10 seconds to go in this period. Rhode Island going to look for one more rush. And that's going to be offside with 1.9 seconds to go in this second period.
You can really see who's in command of this game by how hard each team is skating. The Pitt Panthers lost it a little bit here in the first half of the second period, but have been able to put 2 in back-to-back.
And that's going to do it for the second period. Well said, Tyler. You really are able to see, and one thing that you do definitely want headed into an intermission is momentum, because Rhode Island, they scored 2 goals in the second half of that second period. They're like, all right, if we can take this game into the intermission 4-2, maybe even 4-3, we're feeling real good about ourselves headed into the third. But the Panthers respond with 2 late goals to frankly just demolish that momentum, and all of a sudden it's back to completely being a Pitt Panthers game after what was, for a first 14-15 minutes, was a pretty good Rhode Island second period.
Yeah, I got to agree with you there, Jared. Like I said previously, Panthers let Rhode Island dictate the pace of play when those loose puck battles get shots on net. But the Panthers, they were eating shots. They were getting pucks deep. They were supporting each other in the offensive zone, and they were able to put 2 more goals in.
As when you're a coach and even a player looking at a game, and you're trying to average, you want to say how many shots do we want in this game? Ideally you want somewhere between the low 30s and the high 30s is going to get you at least a good chance to win. Rhode Island comes out of that second period. They only have 12 shots, and they've had three 3 to 4 power plays to this point. Honestly, they're lucky to have 2 goals off of 12 shots. I mean, I'm sure Devin Barisi's not going to be happy with that save percentage, but you know, if you're the Rams, you got to come out in this third and you just got to start throwing pucks on net. You can't wait for the good opportunities. You can't wait for anything special. You just got to get pucks on net.
No, and it really looks like the Panthers are diffusing every single shot chance that the Rams try to put on net, they're blocking shots. And I'm sure Devin Barisi's not going to be happy with the save percentage, but you know, he's got what looks to be like a W coming his way as long as everyone keeps doing what they're doing right now and playing all 200 feet of the ice.
All right, and we will be back to you here in the third period of this conference matchup in about 13 and a half minutes. Welcome back to the third period. We have the University of Pittsburgh Panthers on top of the University of Rhode Island Rams, 6-2. The Rams do have a minute and a half of power play time remaining here, as it was number 7 Tyler Berry in the box for taking care of that 2-on-1 late in the third, but they're looking to gain some more momentum back after the Panthers had 2 late goals in the second period, and they're going to need a miracle to come back in this period, as Varag is in on the forecheck, shorthanded, which is unlike him in his position, but now it'll be dumped in by the Rams. Graf couldn't get the puck away, and now it's back to the point. Judge, he's got time and space. His shot right on. Rebound's there. Varag couldn't get it out. Right on. And another save by Barisi off the shot from Mike Costello. Rams able to get some shots on this power play. Like I said, looking to gain some momentum in the third. If anything, just to lessen the goal deficit. But it's 4 goals is still, there's plenty of time remaining in this game to come back. Costello at the point, down low. Throws it in front, nice pass there. It was Judge, rebound. Oh, and it was maybe a save there by Barisi. Oh my goodness, he's on his side. I think Bandai got his glove on that and made a save in the crease. And now it's down low, looking in front again. Another save, Barisi's there. Rebound looking in front, and the net is off. Holy cow. Great save by Barisi. All over the place. He might have had 3 or 4 saves in there. I know the scorekeeper's box only going to credit him for 1 or 2, but face-off is going to be to his right. Pretty much won by Orban. He hits it out to center ice. Rams will regroup back in their own zone. Bandai with a nice hit on the far side. That was on forehand. Couldn't be kept in by Lacossi. He'll regroup. Bell on the forecheck. He now gains possession, looking far side for Stutt. He's got time, looking through center. Bell is there on the far side. Couldn't retain possession. He was all by himself. He's being interfered with. Oh! Big hit by Rotolo inside the Rams zone. Panthers will look through center ice. It was almost offside there. Picked up by Bell now in the slot, trying to break through, but he couldn't get through. Off the wall. Barry couldn't keep it in. Graf now back with it. Leslie takes it back. Graf picks it up. Oh, but he leaves it there. And the backhand by Tetro was wide of the goal. Now back to the point. Shot there was blocked by Graf. And the linesman's going to signal offside. Bell's shot was just right at the goal. Picked up by Leslie. Almost gets his pocket picked by Caderos. Nice forecheck there, but now it's Rip on the left side. Looking in towards the goal. Oh, and it was off Pizzo's shoulder, it almost looked like. Across the mouth of the goal. It was behind the goaltender, Briggs. It'll be dumped in by Casella. Rip going in after it with Loria. Loria is able to get there on the forecheck, but not enough, and Cadero will throw it through center. Rip couldn't get there, and they're going to call a hand pass on the play. We'll have a face-off. I guess it's inside the Rhode Island zone. I thought it was a hand pass on the Panthers. It is. They're going to throw it down onto the other end of the ice. Face-off won by Keller down to the corner. Oh. This broadcast is brought to you by Coca-Cola, making dreams come true.
I don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it either. And now down behind the goal, Rhode Island almost getting it out. Varag was looking to step in on the forecheck, but the Rams do get it out, and now it's Barry back in his own end, looking through center ice to Keller. Nice play up on the far side. That's forehand. Trying to cut towards the goal. It's forehand shot. Oh, and it's a save. Rebound's there. Trying to throw it in front. Keller wasn't there. And now Barry, his shot's deflected down into a free corner. And that puck is... Ooh, that puck is thrown out. It might have hit a fan. Oh, and then throw the puck back. Well, I guess that goes to show how much a game-used puck in the ACHA is worth.
Head on a swivel up in the stands. I think it's smile happiness. No. Share, enjoy happiness. No, it's something happiness.
Puck almost thrown in front. It was Pomerantz who was looking to pounce on that rebound. Nobody was there. Puck gets around Barry. Now the Rams have a 3-on-1 opportunity. Shot right on, rebound! And nobody was there to pick up the rebound. Johns picks it up now, looking for Pomerantz on the left, and the puck just got off his stick. Barry is up to help him out, but the Rams at center ice are able to get it in. It's Bellavoine. Now thrown on the far wing. Nobody's there. Panthers going to go for a change. Far side didn't deflect off the Rams forward, and Graff is back there to touch it up for icing. "15 minutes to go in this third period. The Panthers up 6-2. Face-off is won. Oh, almost through. It almost looked like a set play by Rip to get through there. Oh, and a good step in by Graff, although he takes the brunt of the force. Panthers aren't able to keep it in. It's through center ice now. Pezzo with it, trying to throw it back up to Loria. He's still got it by himself. He's being hounded, trying to throw it to Loria again. Makes its way all the way down the ice. Icing's waved off. On the far side now with Judge. Through center ice, he'll dump it in. Almost goes right on Barisi. Now they throw it back to Judge. His shot just wide of the goal. Rotolo on the half wall now through center ice to Rip. He's 1-on-2, trying to get it on the right side. He's got Laurie in front. Rip towards the goal. Oh, and he's hooked a little bit, and the referee behind the play is going to call that. He might have been in all alone late there, but it's going to be Mike Lacossi heading to the box for the Rhode Island Rams. Panthers will head back to the power play.
Nothing else you can do there on that play. You had a odd man rush for the Panthers. You got to take what you can and stop the play. It's 2 minutes for 6. Something that probably gets called up in this box pretty often.
What, hooking? Hooking gets called in the box very often?
2 minutes.
Oh. Very familiar with all the 2-minute penalties.
You got your hooking, slashing, tripping, roughing.
Spearing.
Yeah, charging, from behind, embellishment. I've been called on embellishment.
Verbing. Insert verb, ing. Bertolo blows a tire behind the goal, finds its way in front. Shot there, that was from Angelson. Looked like it might have deflected over the goal. Picked up by Varag. He's going to take command. Whew. He almost gives it up again. He's got speed on the right side. Couldn't drop it back, and the Rams will dump it down for icing. Panthers are going to change their power play unit. Didn't look like that first unit was very effective, at least on the first couple rushes, and now it's going to be Bell on the right side. He's got speed on the right side now, through into the zone, cuts it back. He's still got it, and he gives it up, but it's Bandai's going to recover at the red line. Keller looking far side for Rip. He gets it through center. Couldn't bring it in, though. Keller leaves it for Bell. He's got room on the right. Bell in over the line. Drops it back for Bandai. Throws it down low. 3 Panthers down there. Looking far side. Oh, what a play by the Panthers! Bell on the far right corner found Josh Rip on the near side, and that's a backdoor squeeze. It's 7-2 Panthers.
That's Rip's second of the night. I'll tell you, as a rookie, put up numbers like that in the first few games, starting out at the ACH level is pretty impressive. He looks fast, and it looks like Stu Rolnick's already got him on first power play, probably on account that he can put the puck in the net. That would be my guess, at least. I don't know, but I'm not a coach.
No, you know, I think on your power play, you want the guys who can't score. He just happened to be right place, right time. You know, absolutely no skill whatsoever to put that in on the back door. And of course, I'm kidding, because that was a great play on the back door. There was almost no space to put that in.
Yeah, I was going to say, if that's the case, then why did I not take a sniff at power play my 4 years? And it's because I couldn't put the puck in.
Well, you know, we're not keeping personal grudges here. You know, I mean, if anybody could put the puck in on the back door, then you'd rotate in on a power play. So,
but I didn't.
Well, here's what it is. I think you should take that up with Stu.
Saber metric of the night. I haven't scored since before COVID. And that's a tough one I got to eat. There's no chance in changing that anymore.
Well,
I'll take that one on the chin. It's okay.
yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I think that's actually more ejections than goals.
That would be a true fact.
Oh, well.
I usually led the team in penalty minutes, so I could say that at least.
Well, you know, we were
in something, right?
We got another penalty here. Pezo heads right to the box. We're gonna have a little 4-on-4 action for about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Cameraman says it's a weak call. You want to back that up, cameraman? Sorry, what? Face off inside the Panther zone. It'll be Stutton Varag on forward for the Panthers. Meanwhile, it will be Godfrey and Bellevue for the Rams. And now trying to gain speed on the left side. Couldn't get around one defender. He pretty much jumps into the goalie. I don't really know what that was.
Varag will look like a deer in headlights there, trying to get out of the way. Will Stutt shot.
He wasn't able to. It looks like he was trying to avoid the shot, but he ended up really just jumping into Briggs.
Not out of cowardice. Varag, captain for the Panthers, just wanted to see that puck go in on net.
I mean, that man, he's built tough. He's built tough. He's a European. And now the Rams with an opportunity here. Shot on, rebound. Oh, what a save by Barisi. He makes the save with the inside part of his pad, or his paddle. That was crazy. The rebound there couldn't be put away by the Rams, and now the Panthers will come in. Stutt's shot is blocked by Crane. Behind the goal, Rip on the forecheck, able to disrupt the play, kept in by Bandai. He gets it on the right side, dumps it in. Bell on the forecheck, throws it around to Rip. Down back low, intercepted by Forehand. Bandai steps up from the point, keeps the puck in. Back to Bell at the point. He fakes his shot, cuts it back down to Bandai. Bandai at the point. Down low to Bell. Off the back of the net. Nice move. In front backhand. Rebounds there. The Panthers are not.
Right there.
And there's a bit of a tackle. Rip got an arm around his helmet as he was heading in towards the Rhode Island bench. And Nick Ferraro is going to head to the box.
You can start to see the Rams get a little frustrated here, taking silly penalties that are only going to hurt your team. It's up to the Panthers right now to take advantage of this power play and put another puck in the net and put the Rams away for the night.
I've played this for every penalty they
Panthers only have 4 on the ice right now. That's because this will be a 4-on-3 for the next 16 seconds. Casella steps in. His shot right on. Nice blocker save by Briggs. Now Leslie cuts towards the middle of the ice. He's got it around on the right side. His shot blocked. And it was a nice play there. I believe it was Tim Crane in front of the goal who blocked that shot to the side. And we'll have another face-off inside the Rhode Island end.
Shots are 26-18 here in favor of Pitt. Rhode Island's been putting some pucks on net as they've been climbing to close that gap.
Casella at the point. He's looking for a shot right on. Glove save by Briggs. We'll have a face-off to the right of Briggs. It's now 4-on-4 for the next 18 seconds until Eddie Pizzo comes out of the box, and the Panthers will have about a minute and a half on the power play. Puck behind the goal. Rhode Island clearing it out through center ice. Nobody's there. It was in the skates of the forward. Barag will regroup in the Panthers zone. Throws it up to Casella on the left side. He's got it. Breaking it in. Drops it in down by the corner. Throws it back up to Stutt. Now it's Leslie at the point. Leslie walking in the line down to Varag. His shot right on. And a nice blocker save by Briggs. We've seen his one-timer shot be so effective earlier in this game. And it looks like Casella's pass is going to go out of play. He was looking to kind of dump it in off the half wall on the other end of the ice, but we'll have a face-off at center ice. Panthers on the power play now for the next minute. Bandai up to Rip. Rip breaks it in the left side, cuts back, looking to the point, gives it to Bandai at the point. Bandai down low to Rip. Down into the corner now, it's Bell. Throwing it down low to Rip, but it's off the defender's stick back to the point. Bandai throwing it in to Rip on goal. Nobody's there. And now Bell will pick it up. He walks the line. He's looking towards the goal. Shot right on. Rebound's there. Oh, and Loria couldn't get his first of the year. He was looking to knock that rebound in. And now it'll be dumped out of the zone by Engelson. Bandai will take his time regrouping in his own zone. Drop it back to Graf. Orban will pick it up on the right side as this penalty expires. They'll break it in over the Rhode Island zone. They'll throw it in on net. Rebounds there for Pomerantz. Oh, the backhand was blocked by the defender. Looked like it might have been heading in towards the goal. A shot on by Orban as he was coming up towards the hash marks, and it'll be held on by Briggs. He's got 21 saves tonight. Johns gives it back to the point to Rotolo. Back down to Johns. His shot is blocked. Puck finds its way into the corner. Pomerantz on the forecheck. Johns there. Gives it back to the point. Rotolo across ice. His pass was off the stick of Graf. And now it'll be brought out by Forehand. He throws it through center. It's off the linesman. And now Rhode Island have an opportunity here. Rebounds in front. Nobody was there. As the shot was right on. I believe that was Cordero. But nobody was there in front for Rhode Island to capitalize on that seemingly wide open net in front of Barisi. Through center ice now. Pezzo drops it to Loria. He brings it in through center and throws it deep. It'll stay in play. Pezzo in front. Rebounds there. Oh, and Loria's not able to get it again. Like I said, he's still looking for his first this season. Recurring scorer last year.
Correct.
Now it's intercepted by Loria. In over the line, Loria on the backhand. And it's a nice save by Curtis Briggs. He's going to keep this score 7-2. Face-off will be to the right of Briggs. One to the point. Shot on by Barry is just wide. Throw it in front. Rebound. Wow, what a save by Briggs. Leslie was in front. He got his backhand on that. And I'm not quite sure how Briggs got over to make that save. But he did, and we'll have a face-off to his left. Won by the Rams, thrown through center ice. Bandai drops it back to Leslie. Looking across ice to Stutt, and it'll get to him. He'll dump it in on the far corner. No, it'll be on the half wall on the near side. Bell looking through center ice. Tipped out in front, and Stutt with a great tip. He scores.
What a beautiful deflection that was. That had about an inch of space to go in.
Yeah, well, looking down.
Will Stutt looking down the URI bench, letting them know who's 11th in the country.
Someone keeps trying to airdrop his
Panthers regroup through center. It's dumped in by Virag. Didn't make it all the way in, though, and it's back through center ice. Bandai off the wall underneath the linesman's legs. Couldn't get through. Virag picks it up. And now they battle for it on the half wall with 7 minutes to go in this third period. Keller in after it. It's thrown through center ice by the Rams. Bandai is in after it. He's being forechecked by Conisette. Bandai off the wall, through to Virag, picked up by Keller. Keller lays a hit on the defenseman, and now it's high stick through center, but the Panthers are going to recover, so it's not going to matter. Bandai over to Graf. Graf tries to flip it through center, but he couldn't do so, and they're going to mark that down as a hand pass as Graf hipped it over to Keller with his hand. 6 minutes to go in this third period. Panthers up 8-2. They certainly snuffed out the bit of second period Rhode Island dominance. There's about 8 minutes or so where the Rams were applying the pressure, but the Panthers answered with 2 late goals to go up 6-2 at the end of the second, and now they have 2 more in the third to make it 8-2. Graf picks up the puck, looking on the far side for forehand. And there's a penalty behind the play. It's going to be slashing, and it's going to be Nick Bandai, second-year Panther, headed to the box.
Weak. Slashing behind the play. That's a sick back puck.
Face off to the left of Barisi. Puck is down behind the goal. Orban looking through center, and he'll get it down the ice. In on the forecheck is Stutt. He wasn't able to quite get to the puck, and now it'll be picked up by Barcelo. Rams able to dump it in. Casella is going in back after it, but he's getting checked by the other number 14, Weichelbaumer. Picked up by Stutt into the slot, and Oslick couldn't get there, but now he gets a stick on it, and it's out through center. Rams have an unclean regroup. They dump it in. Barry's in after it, but it's Weichelbaumer after him. He'll just throw it around the near side boards, and it'll make its way all the way down to the end of the ice. Rams are regrouping. It's Lacossi across ice to Ferraro. He'll dump it in right on Barisi. Picked up by Barry. Throws it through the center of the ice. And it's off the hand. They finally pause play for a hand pass. We'll have a face-off at center. 5 minutes to go in this third period. 50 seconds remaining in the Rhode Island power play. Panthers keep the puck in down low. Picked up by the Rhode Island defender, that's Crane. Cuts back on the left side. Orban looking through center. It's picked up by Pomerantz. He's one-on-one. He makes the smart play and dumps it in. And it's going to be covered by Briggs. Panthers will have an offensive zone face-off with 25 seconds to go in the power play. Kennedy couldn't win the face-off, and now Rhode Island will regroup back behind their own goal. Kelly through center ice with speed on the right side. Drops it back now. Shot right on. Blocked there. That was Rotolo with the block. He throws it down the ice. It'll be picked up by forehand. He'll stand with it behind the goal. Now it's through center with Crane off of Kennedy's stick, and they couldn't retain possession. Now Rhode Island through center. They're going to have to regroup as they're being forechecked by Pezzo. Near side to forehand. Forehand through center, tipped. Now Rhode Island looking through the middle. Oh, he's almost received there, and they couldn't get it through center. An opportunity in front of the goal to get a shot off, but nobody was there. Puck finds its way in Barisi skates. He's having some trouble with the forechecker, but he's able to get the puck over to Casella and get back into his crease. Casella couldn't get the puck out. It's back to the point. Shot there from Costello over the net. Thrown in front. Laurie looked like he tipped the pass. And now the puck is back on the near side. Picked up by Rip. He's got speed. It's a 3-on-2 for the Panthers. He takes a forecheck or a hip check, and the linesman's going to call it offside. I'm not quite sure if that was offside or not, but nevertheless, there'll be a face-off outside the zone. Shots are 32-20 in favor of the Pitt Panthers.
Oh, he waited way too long.
Rotolo looking through center, and now Bell getting through over to Leslie, throwing in front. Oh, and Leslie couldn't quite get his stick on it. That would have been the 9th goal for the Panthers. Rotolo throwing it to Stutt on the left side now. Through center looking for Leslie. It was a bit of an unrealistic pass for it to get on his stick. And Rhode Island will regroup with Barcelo behind the goal, looking far side. Dumped in now by Conisette. Buried behind the goal, throwing it up on the wall. Thrown back down now. Bandai with the puck behind the goal for the Panthers. He's got time, will skate it out on the left side, looking through center to Virag. It's a 3-on-2 for the Panthers. Virag through center, and now looking through to the front. It was Keller in front, couldn't get the puck to him. And they couldn't quite keep it in. That was Bandai at the point. The Rams able to get the puck out. Minute and a half to go in the third period. And it's kept in now. Not for long. Rhode Island able to get it out on the far side. Now dumped in by Forehand. Forehand behind the goal, throws it down to Rhode Island's number 4, Clavitt. On the far side, looking through center, that was Engelson. Intercepted by Casella, but now it's picked up by Shevlin. Looking through center in the Panthers' offensive zone, but the puck is not able to get to Engelson. And they'll just dump it back in with 55 seconds to go. Panthers certainly make a statement tonight. Up 8-2 on this conference opponent. Besides Stony Brook, the only other team in this conference with as high of a rank as Pitt was Rhode Island, I believe. Oh, Niagara up there as well. So Pitt coming into this game, they have Niagara in 2 weekends, I believe. The next home game next weekend, they're away at the Naval Academy. Weekend after is alumni weekend, as well as the home series against Niagara. Pitt will play Niagara actually 4 times this year, 2 at home, 2 away. That was Thomas Fagan falling on the half wall there for Rhode Island, but they're able to keep it in. And the Panthers will just wind out this game as the puck gets to center ice. But now Loria gets away. He's got half a second to make the shot, but it's saved. And the Panthers are going to take this opening game of the weekend series 8-2 in a commanding victory. As I was saying, these Panthers now improved to 3-0-1 on the year. 2 conference victories. They still get another point for that overtime loss against Delaware. Certainly puts them in second place in the conference still. Not sure how Stony Brook did tonight. But that'll certainly, this is a great result for the Panthers. Delaware last weekend ranked number 22. If you're really paying attention to the ranked the ACHA rankings early in the year, you'd expect these kind of games to be similar to what we saw with Delaware last weekend. But this game tonight, Tyler, was just honestly a complete takeover by the Panthers, with the exception of 7 to 8 minutes in the second period.
Yeah, and that's one thing you see with the team this year. Now here we have a team here that has gained scoring depth since last season. Usually we saw Olda Virag's line as well as JC Bell's line putting in the majority of the goals scored for the Panthers, but here we see a couple new young guys coming out. They changed up the line order a little bit, and the Panthers just looked hot. They looked like they were skating hard. They looked like they wanted to win battles all the way through the third period, and that ultimately is what won them the game here tonight.
Yeah, and you look at this game and the score is 8-2, but if you really look at the gameplay, it was a lot closer than that. The Panthers able to, in this seemingly unclose game, able to keep it close, and they come out of this game with an 8-2 victory. I'm sure Rhode Island will come back tomorrow with more emphasis and a better game, but it's late in this game, and at this point I'm just rambling on for words. How about everybody goes home? We have a couple beers. This game is brought to you by Labatt Blue Light. Also brought to you by Evergreen Quantitative. And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Most likely won't be me. I'll be hungover as okay, and we're getting cut off.
Hail to Pitt.